Bitch said I was still motherfucking live. I don't know. I said, boom. I'm up in this bitch. I don't see nothing but these hoes. Gotta get back to my side, man. Mound Cover Up. I got this screenshot by mistake. I was trying to get a picture of one of them mouths and the screen. I was down. I was sleeping and shit. Right, I was sleeping. I caught this reading off of the feathers worn by the North American Indian today is a relic which he has inherited from his forefathers, whether they know the original meaning of the feather, I cannot say. The Mayas, huh? Maya murder. Man, what the fuck? I don't give a fuck about no TikTok now for real. Yeah, big cover up, man. I would ride back out there to that bitch. I might ride back through this Sunday. Know what's going on. It was starting. Thought I was gonna be able to get down, pull up, and, you know what I'm saying? I was gonna go get something to eat and go back anyway. But you can't get up in the bitch, but the feeling I feel when I'm riding across the big motherfucker, that whole fucking area of the mound, dog. I know it is. That shit large, and then you come out that bitch. They still got that bitch Vulcan got a goddamn rock quarry or something over there. Vulcan shit way over here. Rock quarry over this bitch. They still developing this motherfucker. It's 2025 and this development still going on in this area. I'm sitting right here on I told you I can't stand them cats. I can't stand them. I'm on Academy Drive. And they just tell me something too. Come on this bitch, all these motherfucking hair ass Neanderthals and shit, nigga. Might ride back out there. I don't know if I'm gonna ride back out there. I'll probably pass back by that bitch and just park on the side of the road and just ain't shit to get. They done built. Let me show you. I could have did this shit from home, man. Now you get the fuck away from all these motherfuckers. This motherfucker on I tell you, I don't think I want to say I to his AK, nigga. AK. And yeah, I put Academy Drive on because this bitch scratch all the way over to this bitch. Y'all develop this shit on our shit, man. A Vulcan quarry around that bitch where they just developed. If they ain't putting them churches on top of this bitch, golf course on top of this bitch, they putting them graveyards on top of this bitch. They put a theme park. This was a motherfucking theme park they advertised some years back when they first built that bitch. It's built right on top of the fucking mound, in the mound. And AI so motherfucking stupid. Bitch, I already rode to the side and fuck. Watch this shit right here, man. Watch this shit. Eat my food. I want to show y'all that too, cause I've been showing y'all in my work which way north and which way south is, and which way east and which way west is. I've been showing y'all this shit. Now look at that. Look at that. See, Melanation 3GD for life. Get the platform back first, and then you're gonna have a way better understanding of the shit that you present, dog. This motherfucker flat, man. That globe shit is a real distraction, cause niggas still looking up and all they concepts is inside. You gotta let that shit go. Common sense of motherfucker. Now how the fuck I knew? See, all this shit come from my side. Now I be presenting come from me. Now I backtrack. I'm going through this shit and hit this motherfucker. I remember I first found that goddamn CIA logo on that goddamn 1587 Monte map. And I said, and the reason it was so important to me, because I said I was reading on the map, I said, man, these motherfuckers got a name for every direction the wind blow in, man. For every direction the wind blow, they got a name for the direction, nigga. And they had some on that bitch, and they had some on that bitch blowing. They was pretty. They had some with a little afro, but they was motherfucking Arab. They was Shem. See, I was thinking Shem was motherfucking, but Shem is Shem. They come from Shem. They Shem baby. So today when I was looking at it, it said Shem is motherfucking the Arab, but Shem is really the original Asian. They the baby Asians. The original Asian is the Orient. If you put East and spell East, it's Orient. The Oriental. The Oriental is the original Asian, and they hides out there, kick back, and then let these baby Arabs come through this motherfucker. But they faded to black like a motherfucker. They faded to black like a motherfucker. But this the same shit I've been saying since I've been the press, man. North this way, bro. And this how they usurp with that clip. My book, The Brick Clip, gonna be a pretty nice little book, bro. Cause they clipped us. We sit northwest, at the corner, but North America is the west, bro. I showed y'all that when I looked up, I tried to look up the Bilbo Mound. I said the oldest golf course in North America, and they went straight to Canada, because that's North America up there. I said up there, and that's fucked up, because I'm supposed to say over there. See, nothing's up there but going up into altitude in the heavens, and nothing's down here. Down is the earth, dog. Now with all this new fuck AI, man. Now I'm gonna put some goddamn Martin Luther King, man. I don't want to see none of this AI shit, man. I'm outdated, dog. Man, shit crazy. Everything I was in a one-man cell deciphering with my ancestors and putting this shit down that was coming out my soul, bro. Even this directional cross, I'm telling you, if it's not straight up over the top of your head, then they tilted that bitch, so I gotta tilt that bitch back. I just reverse everything they be doing. So I tilt that bitch back and said north over there. And draw that X just like them crossbones. Draw that X and north is over there. And the west right here. North, south, east, west. And these are the corners that are unlimited, because no one has went out to reach the edge of the earth. And they asked me that question. But you the one got the edge of the earth. Your ball have a circumference that ends. That's the edge to you. You the one got to reach the edge. You reach the edge of the earth. You globe heads. You done reach the edge of the earth. Why you asking me where the fuck? As soon as nigga say something about flat, motherfucker gonna ask you, well, where the end of the earth? You got the end of the earth. The end of the water ball. You're the end of the water ball. That's the end of the earth to you. No one has reached it. But it's sectioned off from the intersection, dog, from where it crosses at. And the platform is flat, and they got you down. I told y'all the other day, north, east, to south, west really is out of sun. And I told y'all, that's how they ran that bitch through that motherfucker. Raised it up and told y'all these are the poles. Ain't no ice sitting up on the bottom of no water. In the middle of, man, this the earth, the original foundation. Y'all done let these bitches take the foundation. But back to this mound, bro. Let me get back to this mound. I'm gonna eat my food, bro. This shit crazy. I go in this bitch and put in. I told you, I got that shit key Walker. And I told my son said, it's like them Pokemon cards. It's all in that shit. I said, well, this the ancestor gave me key Walker, dog. And once they took the little John the Baptist video about being the Masonic father of St. Mason and shit, they took the little video with the fucking with me and shit. So I said, damn. I go in there bitch and see Japan go attacking. And the original name for Japan is Wakoku. I said, that shit put me in the mind of Kiwalker. And I don't be want to sound crazy to you niggas, but I be in tune to some other shit, and I lean to my own understanding about this shit, and this shit regularly lead me to the truth, bro. I go in there and put Kiwalker in that motherfucker. It leads me straight to where I told y'all in that Pacific. There's Sandwich Islands. It's a sandwich. You know, Hawaii got a Sandwich Island. I told you I found some more Sandwich Islands that consist of more islands than what Hawaii had. I said, these must be some Sandwich Islands over here too. And Japan and Hawaii gonna have some explaining to do whenever I goddamn go to deciphering this shit. The Pacific is bullshit. The Pacific is bullshit. And it took me right to a volcanic area. And it was called the Kapu. And it was Kapuka. When I looked up Kiwalker, I put Kiwalker in there. Let me see what this shit lead me to. Because it ain't my shit. The ancestors gave me that, bro. Then I read on it this morning where the ancestors told me, wrote down, said I had a misunderstanding. They said Kiwalker is the land over there. Must be the island. I said, and it's right there. They keep hollering Pacific. Pacific right there where Japan sit at on that 1587 map, nigga. These niggas think that nigga playing, but I ain't playing. This nigga was goddamn go from Hawaii to Japan like it wasn't shit. And these the people I want to find. On the and then now they got Hawaii set out there. Well, that's where they got their planetarium up there where they can put false lights in the air and all that shit. Like they got false suns. When I said, man, I be seeing two suns like a motherfucker for real. Nigga thought I was crazy. I be saying, it's like, I'm gonna catch it. I saw this photo. Then I started showing a photo. But now they got artificial suns, these Mongolians do. They gotta stay ahead of them. And as long as you niggas keep acting like y'all crazy, they gonna really stay ahead of you because they got the fucking Neanderthal running your life. You can't even let go of their concepts. This shit crazy as fuck, man. I want to leave something here for my great-grandchildren so bad they goddamn know that I'm pivoting this shit into the right direction some kind of way. Because this shit, we so far down in this motherfucking rabbit hole, goddamn shame. And you can't tell a nigga shit. You ain't talking about, you can't tell me shit. You can't tell me, for real, you can't tell a nigga shit. In real life, you can't tell a nigga shit. When they first thing they popped up with them goddamn, you know, them Mongols and shit. And then they went to the ancient people of these lands. And this was what. But them Haitians were not bullshitting with their ass. That's why they hate Haiti and Haitians, nigga. Because they could not defeat them. They put their foot in Napoleon's ass. They could not fuck when they got that. They had to goddamn get out of there. Them niggas weren't playing with them bitches. I see it it's in my soul, bro. Look at this shit. Hawaii, black royalty in the Pacific. Black royalty in the Pacific. Black royalty in the Pacific. Out there chilling. They went out there and disturbed they shit. But they main goal was to get to that west. Bitch ass want that dope. Oregon, Aloha, Oregon, Hawaii is in the northwest. Oregon. I don't understand what they talking about right now, but you know. Now let me show you what AI did. I drives out here to the goddamn Belsper Mound, and this the oldest mound in Jefferson County. And look what AI say. Location. Look at this shit. I already looked up the motherfucking. Let me show you. This how I got here. But I had already looked this shit up. But I redid. This ain't the original. I can show you the original. But this it. But look what this bitch ass motherfucker trying to say. Then I use Academy Drive. When it says Academy, academics, Acadian, all I hate even saying this shit. Because them whole roll this shit, roll the nigga to sleep, man. So, and they keep their lineage going like a motherfucker right in front of their face, and you still can't figure these hoes out. Splash Adventure Parkway, Bessemer, Alabama 35022. Current status, currently closed. It is scheduled to reopen. Why would you reopen a water park in November? And I bet all these motherfuckers I'm sitting around right now probably out there splashing their heads off ice. These motherfuckers never make sense to me. I ain't get no picture though. Get a picture now. I'll go back in. Kaka, you ain't know who that is. Let's see 5 minutes. Oh, that's Cherry. Well, Cherry. Rocking to sleep, baby. Look at this shit. I done drove out here to this shit this morning. I had a picture of my head going to see the mound. I could have stayed at home and did this, but I was gonna ride. I ain't gonna ride back past that shit. I'm gonna get mad. Might come back another day when I feel like it's home. For my day up. The same shit I'm putting on this paper, Cherry. Keep walking. I look up, keep walking. They lead me right to volcanic areas in motherfucking Hawaii. Man, that's just the hell. They don't fucking with me. I'll ride with my dog. And so till they love me. I heard a whole bunch of voices in my head that said we love you. They just sent me to love. They know I came to see them. They know I came to see. I took time to come see. They said we always here. Shut up, Ty. Don't do that no more. So I don't want y'all to think I be crazy about talking to my ancestors in real life. Real talk. Now look at this shit. This shit said rescheduled to open November the 21st. Why would you reopen a water park in November? What kind of shit y'all finna be doing out there? The name Academy Drive is likely a misremembered name for the park address. Our nearby street as an official address as Splash Adventure. Yeah, I did it on purpose. I put Academy in that bitch. I know that bitch reached way over here. I was riding back through this bitch. They still developing that shit. They still developing shit all up through there. Y'all didn't develop all that shit yet. Jerry smart as hell, man. I hate talking to certain people because I be thinking they gonna think that's why I don't say certain shit. But all that shit I got on that paper, I was in a one-man cell when I was goddamn writing that shit. Me, by myself. But I wasn't by myself. I was talking to niggas' souls in that bitch. And all this shit I put on that paper, I changed that shit and started drawing that shit. I started drawing the whole Southwest and changed it from a cable line. I said my name is America. I did that. I said I'm gonna do that because of the language that of Ethiopia was hammering. I seen how they say it's changed, but this language that came straight from over here from the movie. And shout out to that nigga. We know the truth now. Shout out to that nigga, man. Doing good. You doing good, man. You got it. I be listening to your channel. I'm gonna listen to every motherfucking video. He woke me up that morning to my day with bomb and shit. I went straight to my paperwork and showed why I said that's how it happened. Ain't no tectonic plates. Ain't no tectonic plates. They bombed this hoe. They carved, they cutting canals. They bombed this hoe. It's gonna be a story pop up where they bomb 8 miles. Why would I tell you it's gonna be a story somewhere? He might be the one gonna find that shit. Listen what this shit say. There is no clarification. There was no evidence of an Indian mound being part of the water park or located nearby in public information. So what kind of information I need to go get? I need to go get some hidden information, bitch. AI, you pussy ass nigga. You see this shit? It's possible that the term Indian mound is a misunderstanding or a separate point of interest not related to the water park. There are no results connecting the water park to the Indian mound. Because this is next door. But we know an Indian mound gonna be so big, you know that whole shit. When I came out this spot, I said, ooh, I started feeling. Then I started going like up a hill. I said, there was a big ass wall. There was a company sit up on that wall. I said, that's part of the mound. I said, that's part of it right there. On that hill right there, I looked, I said, I can't think of what the name of that shit was called. They're gonna come around the tower. Big ass wall. I said, oh, this the mound, bro. They keep telling me you finna reach your location. Then I passed by the splash water park. I said, I remember they built this bitch. This right here, they built this bitch right here. I said, it's the mound, bro. Okay, with my location, where I turn in at? Then all of a sudden the shit stops and you're at your location. I said, huh? Then I go down to a light and then turn left and look to the side. I said, look at this shit. I'm still on the mound. The other side, they to my rock quarries and all that shit. And that company Vulcan got a place right out that motherfucker. That's a quarry. Vulcan quarry is right out there. The same Vulcan bitch with his ass out right out there. These hoes. I love you too. Don't make me cry, nigga. You just hold that corner. You just hold that corner. Just hold that corner. I got to get, I wish I can get old boy on that corner. Get him to flatten. If he flatten this bitch out, man, ain't nobody gonna be fucking with that dude, man. And he be saying it in so many words, but he don't get it. They be talking about the four corners. He be talking about the west. I just showed you the west. And look at these people saying this shit ain't right though. Now why this? Now why this? I gotta go back and I gotta get rid of the mess. Why this? Why this? Why this? Now he just told me one right now. Look what this shit say. US 11 North and Splash Adventure Park 7 minutes. What this shit say? The indigenous mound trail, the Bessemer site mound. The Bessemer site was the largest indigenous mound site in what is now called Jefferson County. And it once dominated a large territory in what became North Central, and I ain't click on it because this nigga don't know what the fuck he talking about. Bitch, you just told me one day, ho. I already went straight to the park. I ain't saying about no adventure park, none of that shit. I know that I could have did this from home. I don't want to dig on that shit, come and get mad. I was standing in line, you be fool, man. I'm massive, man. I told the fuck I want you fool, man. Trying to let the old me just I'm for real. He just told me, hey, I just told one day. Well, he said ain't no public record, so y'all took it out of public record. Oh, well, you still saying like that still ain't right, bitch. You know that mountain, you know? The whole thing, that whole shit, the mountain. For miles, I come about that bitch. I flew around, took the wrong turn. It took me, I don't know how long to get me and get this stinking ass food, this goddamn human meat off the eat. This fuck ass fish. the Bessemer site. The cluster of mounds known as Bessemer site was the largest indigenous mound site in what is now Jefferson County and once dominated the largest territory where it became north central Alabama, occupied about AD 11. It's ancient than that. These motherfuckers something serious, man. Let me show you what I did. Show you what I did. Look, I'm showing you. All this paper, all this shit right here. This shit I was writing in the cell by myself. Like I showed you. Look at that. Look how I did. Look, there it is right there. Look. Look what it say. Look what I saw. Look how I told you. Tilt that bitch. Take that much sun tilt off that bitch. Put that bitch like the crossbone. Put that bitch back. I just showed you. I've been told y'all like this north, south, east, west. I'm trying to show you the platform. Where I get it from, I don't know. Look, Japan. I know that's Nate. I know. I just don't want to talk about that. Yeah, if I go to talk about that, they gonna take this shit. Cause I'm telling you, it's something about what I be doing. I be on that shit. Look what I told right there. When I woke up, the man, he was to my bomb land. I said, bomb. They bombed this shit. Then came down in that motherfucker on the eastern side of goddamn what they want to call North America, y'all. That's how y'all came in and set up y'all colonies and all that shit. And then had that fake ass French and Indian War that supposed to last 7. Well, how long that French and Indian War supposed to last? 7 years or something, but it didn't last that long. And the French and Indian War took place in Canada. And when they goddamn came down into New York and put that Statue of Liberty, they faced that bitch back towards north. Back towards they. Look right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. After they bombed this bitch 8 miles somewhere. And I already had Mali in there. I woke up this morning and found the location of Mali. For real, I just knew it was in Africa. And it's northwest Africa, northwest tilt. These the people. Man, the dude was on the video, they said going back and forth. Man, we was connected to these people, bro. They caused this shit. And then once these bitches went all over there in Europe with them, they traded. They was on some whole shit. They said right there in Spain and brought that motherfucker over across here into this bitch. And them bitches in India, them fake ass Indians, they came down and went around this motherfucker and came over that bitch by way of that motherfucking McKinley Strait. They're supposed to separate some ice. They're supposed to be, I don't even think Antarctica right there no more, man. I keep trying to give benefit of the doubt, but I don't even think that shit right there no more. Let me go to where I first started. Cause I got more. I got this. I already wrote the brick clip. I already wrote this book, bro. Look at this shit. I already got. Look at this shit. That right there is the strait. Where I got that point. That point right there, and that little stand right there. That's the tip of South America, and that's the tip of Antarctica, and that's the strait where they come through it right there on flat water. Now you can't go to their side. They won't even let you fly over there, go over there, cause ain't nowhere in the fuck. They traveling west from South America and wrapping back around this paper, round a ball. They should float right back into what they call the Indian Ocean. Since you thought you was in India before they named it India, bitch ass nigga. Fuck you saying? You should be able to sail right into the Indian Ocean around the back of your fucking ball. 8 miles. See, I got it up there. Bomb. See? Central. See? Yeah, this central right here, y'all goddamn came and fucked up our shit. This shit way bigger than what we think, bro. And I'm telling you what's going on. And this became Negro land on here. See, Washington, Wichita. They made them hoes change their name from the Washington Redskins. They changed their name from the Redskins. Them hoes don't give no fuck about you. They done changed their name from the Redskins to them Commanders for a goddamn reason, bro. And they got something to do with us. Somebody doing some real fight, and I want to fight with them. I'm fighting for a goddamn get Burma, got that nigga up there with his ass out. I'm walking around this kid, my dad, too much that we looking at the stars through the motherfucking little shit going up in his ass. When we were going up inside the motherfucking elevator, that shit feel like a fucking Tekken right there. I still remember my dad took me up in the elevator and went up there and we started looking through them goddamn telescope and shit. They had in 2 eyes telescope. We could look at that, look at constellation shit up off Red Mountain up there. That nigga had his ass out up there. They take me downtown to the Science Museum. Got another butt naked white man, a statue. You know what I'm saying? That's how the fuck they call us and handle us all fucked up. But they put their stuff around us just butt naked everywhere. And children got to walk past this to the city. I want to see that shit. The kind of jail, not a butt naked nigga. Just the fuck. But we the criminal. We fucked up in the head. All y'all got to goddamn offer nigga y'all ass. That's why I named this motherfucker Aramel. You know how to spell it the other day. I had to teach myself how to spell it. But the ancestors came and gave me that key walker. See, ancestors gave me that key walker. Then I got it on the paper. Why? I read it this morning and realized I had wrote that shit. I said, man, I don't even remember that part. I'm gonna show you. I think that huge land, Antarctica, I think Antarctica right next to Russia. Russia the one sold Alaska to us. Alaska to Antarctica. It's something about that motherfuckers. I've been saying that. Russia sold that shit though. See how I was goddamn doing that? See I did the A5A shit and turned into Aboriginal, indigenous, Amarucans. Still fuck with your pop, but you old out, nigga. I'm gonna keep this shit jiggy. I'm showing you the east, west, and the north and south. But I had it wrong right there. I put it on the wrong, put it the wrong way. It's right there. I put it the wrong way. I'll be fucking up. But the west down here. East over there side, I put that shit the wrong way. I don't know the fuck I don't know how motherfucker I something the fuck I did right there. But I'm showing you how, hold on, let me show you where I wrote this shit at. Alaska, northern lands. Welcome to the land. I'm gonna show you all this shit. Then when I told her, I said, life flips. Keep tumbling, Tiger. That's my nickname. I was headed home, boy. You almost at the door. Just keep tumbling, my nigga. Just keep your head up, nigga. You're on the way to the house. Bird flew across the whole motherfucking world. I'm gonna show you what I had wrote about goddamn. See, there's all of them right there. All of them are Brits. All these niggas consist of being British. The Vikings, the Celtics, the Barbarians, all that shit, all them niggas, y'all, that's their little pool of sets right there. And that's where you at right there, Cherry. Right there, that's your baseline coming from that side over there. That's the beach line. All the way over the canyon. And that caca on that side. Yeah. There you go. That's your line right there. I ain't playing about this shit, look. I'm gonna show you what, look. Key Walker, see that shit? The Anayan, Anunnaki, Anayan Strait, Key Walker. Look how I got Hawaii in that sandwich. And look what I got up on the Mali. I was killing them with that shit. I said, man, Kamala Harris ain't never killed Molly, man. She can't fuck with Donald Trump. It's his year. He still can't fuck with him. She ain't finna win. She'll distract you. Because she ain't nobody but Nefertiti. That's why I had my son do Nefertiti, have him have face. Y'all ain't know that's what I did. I said, go on do this so this will be your shit. I had my baby. I said, crop that face and put that face on that face and see what they look at. He said, damn, daddy. Yeah, damn, that's man, just make that go on do it. And I put it on a couple of my motherfucking goddamn thumbnails, and I ain't say nothing about it. But that's Kamala Harris' face with Nefertiti face on that thumbnail my son made. But Akhenaten ain't never teach her shit though. Never taught her a goddamn thing. Go somewhere and start smoking them goddamn cigarettes. Fuck wrong with you, clone land. But I'm gonna show you what. Look, 1, 2, 3, bomb. They bombing. Look, that man woke me up with this. See, that's what I want to do. I want to unencompass these lands. These lands was encompassed masonically by circles, and they clipping lands as they circle, and that's how we got clipped up into the north. When I looked up that goddamn golf course and said the oldest golf course in North America, it went straight to Canada. It should have came straight to Georgia, but I had to go and say something. Then it came start showing you what they did to the fucking west. West is the Americas, period. Ain't no fucking north. Now north, don't put on north my shit. North and them got trying to tell y'all some real shit. Then when I was gonna get into the Portland and how they came in with the Portland and the irritation that put that police and shit. Look what I'm talking about down here. Peru, that's my shit. Colombia, Cuba, and Peru, the only place they can get that cocaine from. Huh? And Peru, I already said that Nazca plate belonged to me. I'm already on that shit. Negro land was Northwest Africa was Negro land too. And this was Negro, this started being called Negro land. I don't know about all that. I'm just about that Northwest end. And them northern, them goddamn more, I'm trying to tell you some real shit, them motherfuckers, it is some shit right there. A 9 straight. Say I got Molly right there. We was doing business with Molly. We had, man, that man goddamn got a video talking about that goddamn, they bombing up under the Mississippi, that shit. They been said the Nile runs over here, man. That Lotus is over here. That Lotus ain't indigenous to no fucking Africa. Look at this nigga up there with his ass out. That torch is torture. I want you to see look right here. I said the land is Aramerica, and Keowalka I thought was the capital, but come to find out, who I come to find out from? I'm gonna say about my goddamn self. I'm gonna say about my mother. It said I come to find out what all on it. I know what it said. I'll tell you what it said. It said I come to find out that Keowalka means the land over there. Let me see. I come to find out Keowalka means land over there. But it ain't no bad land. If I made the top of this, it ain't talking about the north or the east. It's talking about that land over there to the south. That northwest land over there to the south. That's Keowalka over there. And them goddamn Pacific Islands, all that Pacific shit, they got something to do with all this shit, man. They come from the ancestors. Then I started looking up Molly. And Molly come all the way to the edge of that bitch, and it grow bigger than it and all that shit. And then I looked up that little baby right there. And I kept my shit right there. And I said, I fuck with you, baby. You ain't responsible. Molly. 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 I sit back over there. Now when I go where I went after that. Then I go here. And so see, and that's why the feather that my eye. No. Just a scale. Truth. Huh? And it came from Mood. These are symbols of Mood. This is why I'm fucking with this nigga. We know the truth now. That nigga tell me to stop fucking with this video. Well, I ain't finna stop fucking with shit. He can't get rid of me. That nigga got me up, sitting in the middle of goddamn Academy Drive, eating some goddamn French fry. I ain't bit my sandwich yet. Milkshake the milk, they got me sitting in this bitch looking crazy. That's who got me out this bitch. I'm bought. Now look at this shit. I go right in there and find this shit right here. How I get this shit? Where I get it from? And a one man said, where I get this shit from? And Italy sitting right there in the middle of that bitch. And that's when they started trying to create that to be a pole. The North Party trying to create that shit. I already showed y'all. I ain't got to do all that. I already showed. I'm gonna eat though. I'm about to go play one of these videos, make them mad. Okay, I'm back in with you. Boom, boom. They raw niggas sleep. You don't call it every time I tap into and stop. You won't let me stop. I be wanting to stop the vibrations, yo. My grandmother used to tell me stories all the time. Said we were Cherokee. I said that shit this morning before you came out. My daddy told me my grandma was a Cherokee. I said, damn, daddy. If she a Cherokee, you a Cherokee. Daddy, hey, all right. Daddy dropped the ball right there. That's what I am. She said they migrated to Kentucky. Mammoth Cave. I got people up there too. Where I am at now. My granddaddy was a slave. He came from Augusta, Georgia. Man, those stories. Look here. I got people right there in Kentucky, right there with you right now. So do. And that's how I learned about Mammoth Cave. Look up Mammoth Cave. That's some of our shit right there too. Man, I got it. And they probably gonna stop letting your messages come through, and you're gonna be talking, and I ain't gonna be, because that's how they be doing. You probably saying something now, and you don't know. But I'm finna goddamn go play that. I'm finna go try to kind of find that video and make them goddamn, and make their head mad. Cause I'm finna eat. I'm gonna sit right and eat my shit and get my ass back to my neck of the woods. I would go down there and fuck with this shit. But we can look that shit up online. What? That whole big ass road, they got a big ass wall going around there. I need to go back down there. A big ass wall. When I started coming across that motherfucker in that wall, I said, ooh. I started feeling that shit. I said, what up, D? I said, goddamn, I started feeling that shit. When I got down the road, when I was riding past the wall, I said, man, I said, this whole thing, I'm in the middle of the mountain, all this shit, the mountain, man, we going over here and splitting it, made a road through this. I said, all this shit, the mountain, bro. Look at this shit, D. I got there and went to the mound, and then come and get something to eat. And then I'm on Academy, I'm on Academy Drive. Bitch ass nigga, I'm on Academy Drive, these bitch ass nigga. Why did D? Why did D? He's fried and got cold while me. Why did D? Look at that, D. Ain't that how I told you? Ain't that how I told you with the North and shit? Well, how I go and I found out today when I put that keyword and shit? Look at them. Ain't that how I told y'all to do? Now I tell you, this the West over here, North over there. Same direction. Now why did? Why did that bitch try to play me, man? That's the Hawaiians, and when I found Kework, it took me straight to a wide volcanic area. Same shit I be talking about. Took me straight to this shit, man. But why did? They done built a goddamn adventure splash park on this hoe. Look when they said it said closed, but it's rescheduled to reopen on November the 21st. Who the fuck gonna be at a water park in November cold in the motherfucker? But these motherfuckers now. Then said, ain't no goddamn evidence of no Indian mound being part of no water park or located nearby. In public, ain't no water, ain't no Indian mound nowhere nearby. This motherfucker say, bitch, I already went straight in that bitch and asked them, hey, bust my Indian mound site, bitch, take me up. When I went to goddamn Google, I told that bitch, I said, ancient Indian mound in Birmingham for my location. I ain't asked for that. It took me straight to that bitch. Down powder plant, they got all kind of powder plants, all that plants, and they still developing that shit right now. That shit still being developed right now, dog. It's 2020, that shit still being developed right now. Vogan shit, Vogan got shit over there, Query over that bitch. Straight up, man. Go find this video. I don't play this bitch on the way home. Listen to the dog on the way home. Rewriting that shit. Ain't no way, he said ain't nowhere nearby. No mound over that bitch nearby that hoe. When I got up, brought my head out on. But I ain't lying, D. They was all in my head telling me they love me, man. For coming to check them out. It wasn't no wasted trip. It was in my head telling me, we love you, we love you. They were happy, they were smiling, we love you. I'm mad at the motherfucker. They in my head, they ain't mad, they chilling. Then they let me know we always with you. We always with you. But they got there, they were happy, but I'm mad at the motherfucker though. I'm leaving that bitch. I'm in the line at McDonald's. I want to choke one of these little white cherry, man. I'm like, hair all over their goddamn knees and everything, motherfucker. They told me they were happy. They always with me. Y'all got to be all with me because y'all brought me out here. Y'all the one who wrote that Key Walker shit. I don't know about no damn Key Walker. That's me talking. That's me, the earthly tiger that wanted to come from the globe. That's me talking. I don't know nothing about no motherfucking Key Walker, nigga. I ain't talking to y'all like that. I'm just saying, I don't. But it's on my paper. I wrote it. And the one man said where I get it from. Shit, I told you gotta start doing it. Make me cry now. Hey, welcome. Every time you type and shit, it touch me. Stop doing that. Every time. And you in Kentucky, though my folks at we right down right next to the Derby. Mammoth Cave. And my mama said, yeah, I've been in that cave before. And why you never tell me nothing about it? Man, shit about that. Mama K, there's some shit in there. I came out here today though. I ain't going back. I'll go back another day, but I ain't gonna go back over there today, man. I should have got there and got my phone. This shit happened so quick. I had to pass, drunk them, I had to piss. And then I was hungry. I think I was gonna be able to goddamn go check it out, ride down the street, get something, go back, chill, keep my feet up, you know what I'm saying? I keep my feet up just, man, they got this shit locked down and everything. Development on that goddamn land over there. That, man, if you go back to my history though, my shit used to be a black dot. Real talk. Before I started using that finger, that fuck you finger, my shit was a black dot. Real talk. Go back. All my old favorite, my shit was a black dot. My whole string is black. People, D might remember that shit. My shit was a black dot. Oh, why you know Avatar? When I came out that black dot, that when I came and had that Masonic ass motherfucking logo that Logic made, then I changed. Then I made that nigga change it. He made that line for me. And he was so pissed off that he made that line and everybody liked it. That's why I say I never get rid of it. Bitch ass nigga, I got something out your pussy ass. My shit, you look just like Cherry. Shit, nothing but a black dot. Just like that. And you touch my soul. Cause every time you say some real shit, I tilt. I told you when I side out of pre, I'm a soft ass nigga now. My still thought call me old soft ass nigga. But old man. I had a song saying, trying to hide all my tears and pain. That's what I was doing. But they don't know where the pain come from. I know this shit ain't right. It's not a little boy. I'm finna find the man video. I'm finna play this shit while I eat my little shit. I'm gonna play this shit on the way home. They gonna take it. Uh-oh. Got my little credit card and let me go out there and get this shit up out of there. I gotta do it like that. Close all that out. Close all that out. Do that like that. Now go. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna go find that video. I'm gonna listen to it. Cause I ain't listen to all of them more. I'm like, man, I'm finna get in the shower. I'm finna get my ass up. I ain't finna wait till no goddamn weekend, none of this shit, no next weekend. I'm finna go see this Mound, my nigga. I'm gonna go out here and kill one ancestors. I'm gonna go out that bitch and get barefooted and everything. Florida Mound site found. That's one on, but I want the history. I want to make sure whatever motherfucker. And then I've been thinking goddamn UBTV. I've been thinking that, man. I got clarification from Nama today that I like that. I'm thinking that nigga Diane Calloway. Hey, no, like Diane Calloway. I've been on UBTV. I'm already sub to him. I'm gonna get back on his shit. That's the short. I want this one right. This one right here. This right here. I'm out. Y'all chill up in this shit right here. I'm in the truck. I'm in this shit right here. And let me turn this goddamn Bluetooth off. And they probably gonna hit my channel for this shit. But fuck them. I ought to put something up over.
Artifacts. You think this place fake? Let's go find it. Y'all.
Shout out to motherfucker. Now, we know the truth now. Yo, we know the truth now, TV. I do not own no rights to this shit. We using this shit for educational purposes and educational purposes only. About the Law of Act Section 107 and all that good stuff. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You two, leave me the fuck alone, man. We finna listen to the goddamn video. Leave me the fuck alone.
No, I don't play no games. Roll the coin. Let's go find the spot right here. See that ring right there? These are layers of a mound. See them rings right there? That round ring, cemetery right there, church right on top of the mound.
And them motherfuckers, what they doing, they got there getting on top of the mound and then burying themselves and making little headstones on top of the souls of our ancestors. Just like I said, them British islands, they got there Scotland and Ireland, they floating right over the top of the souls of our motherfucking ancestors. And that's what the ancestors told me. I'm finna let him talk. I'm finna eat. And I'm finna let y'all goddamn hear that bitch.
American sites were intended to be it's a cemetery there also. Y'all are putting churches on top of ancient melanated people buried in mounds with Egyptian lettering on their artifacts. You think this place fake? Let's go find it. Y'all know I don't play no games. Roll the corn. Let's go find the spot right here.
I thought I bought it at the house.
See that ring right there? These are layers of a mound.
What the fuck I do with it?
See them rings right there, right there?
Man, I bought that motherfucker at the house, man. I thought I did. Man, I must have left it at home. I had bought a little thing from a truck, hold my cell phone with. I had bought one. I'm finna hook that bitch up and use it right now because I want to see what y'all watching. I gotta put this bitch somewhere I can see.
That round ring cemetery right there, church right on top of the mound. Roll the motherfucking corn. See the mound? Right there going up. Right there. They go to church. This elite receipts. I ain't got time to play with these hunter-gatherers. Elite receipts. I'll show you exactly where this stuff is. Where they dug it out at. And put their church right on top of it to hide it. Roll the corn.
I gotta be right.
That's what they do.
I see right here all day. I don't give a fuck.
Let's keep going. Egyptian monuments.
Not
Brains.
on the rights of this video. We're using this for educational purposes.
You see it?
Educational purpose. Honor around 108, 107.
Skeletons. Woman remains. Queen of the tribe. In her person, led her host to battle. Wick whites, I think, has hardened to a stone, body which is a curious inscription cut into brass. That lettering resembles that of an Egyptian monument found under that church. Crazy. Roll the corn. Wow. Let's keep going.
UBTV, the one we're gonna check out.
Now,
UBTV. I'm going to get. I'm fucking with him tonight. I'm gonna stay on my.
this the one with the leather cases, Hebrew characters, Tennessee mummies, letter cases, Hebrew characters, Menkara. Menkara is the man who built the third pyramid in Giza. Written in Hebrew. Let's look at that one more time before I move on, because I want y'all to understand.
Right.
Written in Hebrew characters. Now, for all you hunter-gatherers who around here talking about ain't no Hebrew getting wrote over here, this ain't where it come from. This where it come from. This built all them other languages on the other side of the world.
Oh, God.
Hebrew is before hieroglyphics. Hebrew is before hieroglyphics. Fuck what they told you. Paleo-Hebrew is before hieroglyphics. That's what built the hieroglyphic language. That's what built the Greek language. That's what built the Latin language, the Greek language, all Aramaic, all of it come from Paleo.
Aramaic,
Y'all can stop lying, because I can prove it. That language come from here. Let's keep going. Let's get a little deeper. Let's keep going. Let's get a little deeper. Let's get a little deeper. This one is talking about Buddha. Buddha, right? This stuff hard to read, but we're going to try likeness of Buddha was found in a mound in Georgia. Buddha statues in Yucatan, representing of the Tish Kish, found in Cusco. Black Warrior River Mound in Alabama, another Buddha.
That's what the fuck I'm close to right now. We gonna go up that bit. Black Warrior River, the Tom Bibby River. We gonna go. I'm gonna build my shit. I ain't got nothing else to do besides work and do some shit like this on the weekend. I'm an old man now. Fuck that shit.
Roll the card. These people are saying it may be remarked that Buddha is who, in my opinion, none other than Noah. Damn. Buddha might be Noah? What the hell? Roll the coin? Hold on. I can't even read the top, bro. Y'all gotta screenshot this and read this stuff. Likes of Buddha portrayed upon a shell, polished, an account of the matter. The shell was once found many years before the Toko Mound. So in Tennessee, Buddha found in a mound in Georgia, Alabama, Yucatan, and Buddha might be Noah. I told y'all I seen the yin and the yang on the Mississippian culture's artifacts. That Buddha shit come from here.
Fact,
I told y'all.
That's what I'm trying to say about that Maya merchant, the Maya shit. And Vogue being named Burma. That's the connection I'm trying to show you. That's why they don't want you to go over there. That's why they don't want you. You can't even go over there. I showed y'all that. You can't buy a ticket. You can't even go over there. Against they ain't letting you come over there because you gonna find your shit. But the motherfucker thought he was in India when he came here. But we can't go see. Why would you think you're in India, ho? Why would you think you're in India, bitch, when you come here? They got a head over there. But what they ain't got here is that black Buddha with a goddamn not a hair on the head. Got that much out there. But you can't go there. The junta, the military that get the shit by force and say, and put down laws that you can't come see this shit. Y'all put museums everywhere else and showing our shit like it belongs to you. But they won't let you go to goddamn Myanmar. Mar is to take from the perfection or take from the original. Mayan, who they taking from? Mayan, they tell you who they taking from in the lane. Myanmar. That's why I told these bitches stupid as fuck. When they do it like that too, they can remember. So they won't have a hard time remembering what they into it. Real talk, let's go.
Because Buddha's way of living is from the laws of Ma'at.
And they went and started a religion behind it called Hindu. That's why that's the first religion. Then they'll try to tell you they're the first one to start talking or writing with that Tamil shit. Them East Indians over there that you should be able to ride around the back of the globe and run right into their ass. I should be able to leave Peru, head west, and run straight into y'all bitches, but it ain't gonna happen. Because y'all hoes came through that straight. Just like them other motherfuckers came from that straight over there. I ain't finna say up top of that, though. Y'all thought I was gonna say nothing. They had done a 9 straight over there, and that goddamn beginning straight over here. They came through this way, and them came through that way. On flat water. God damn it.
Interesting. They not showing us what's coming out the mounds, y'all. But we're gonna dig this shit up one by one. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Now, this is when they talking about how old the Mississippi is. The Mississippi River.
The Nile.
Right?
What? That?
Skeletons were found. We have a total of 57,000 years from this data. It appears that the human race existed in the delta of Mississippi more than 57,000 years ago, and 10 subterranean forests discovered, which one of now growing established the fact that an exuberant flora existed in Louisiana more than 100,000 years earlier, so that 150,000 years ago, the Mississippi laved a magnificent cypress forest, which it is turbid waters. Egypt, 4,000-year-old mummies. When compared with the actual skeleton of man from here, buried 57,000 years ago on our native land.
I bought these pants for my dad as a surprise gift, and he couldn't believe how amazing they were. First thing he said, "These are way better than my old jeans." Perfect gift for men over 40, 50, or even 70. Waterproof, keeps you dry no matter the weather. Tear resistant, built to withstand rough conditions.
Native land. Roll the corn. Yeah, y'all found some mummies, 4,000, 5,000 years old. That's cute. We got motherfuckers buried 57,000 years ago in the Mississippi. And that little shit in Egypt cute, man. It's cute. This ain't Egypt. This time married.
Yeah.
We way older than y'all. We schooled y'all. We brought out people over there and built that shit. This time married right here. This ain't Egypt.
It's America. Yeah.
We 10 times older than that shit over there. We just went over there and did our thing on the Nile. But we learned it from the Mississippi River. Roll the corn. I'm finna show y'all something so deep, it's gonna blow y'all mind. Keep watching. Keep watching. She gonna blow y'all mind. Let's go here. Now I'm finna get real deep. Finna get real deep now. The Great St. Louis Bridge. Anybody know what it said? The Great St. Louis Bridge. Anybody know what it said?
The one they just fucked up is.
Anybody know what mound complex is right here by this? What mounds are right here by the St. Louis Bridge? Put it in the chat. Cahokia.
Who?
Now I'm finna get real deep. It's finna hit the fan. I'm telling you right now. Pay close.
Man, that kid Walker shit killing me, man. What that man just said? Cahokia. I think I seen that day when I was looking up some shit. Man, them ancestors were telling me Key Walker. I thought they were trying to call my goddamn mama maiden name or some shit.
Is that nothing for you?
Man, you too standing there with my goddamn front of that goddamn funk ass dog and all that shit. That's your mother in the health fry, you know. Blessing all up in your hair, part of my goddamn sandwich, bitch.
Attention to what I'm about to show y'all. This is gonna explain a whole bunch of bullshit around the world real quick. Now, when they built this bridge, was bridge.
I want to see if that name again.
Put it in the chat. Cahokia.
Man, come on, man.
Now I'm finna get real.
Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm almost through eating. I'm gonna smoke me a cigarette. You, man, how the fuck this shit tied into Key Walker? Why the fuck my ancestors tell me this Key? They might have been saying Key Walker. I might have had it wrong. I said Key Walker. Okay, Key Walker. I thought I said Key Walker. Whoa, up in that war, like my main name. Shit, whoa.
my son said shit out on the Pokemon card. Bro, how the fuck this shit keep tying in to what the fuck the answer gave me, man? I guess I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. And every time I stop it, I be fucking up. I supposed to just let it flow. Cause I done told y'all this shit. I showed y'all this shit this morning. Keep walking. I stopped this video in the midway. I ain't listened to the whole thing yet. I just started fucking with bro. But bro won't let me goddamn. I can't, man. Bro keep fucking me around. Bro keep goddamn fucking me around the game, bro. That man said the name of that shit keep Horka, bro. I gotta hear that again. This shit crazy. My answer to me, my nigga.
Anybody know what mound complex is right here by this? What mounds are right here by the St. Louis Bridge?
MJ Gibbon Ben told me to get on my mound. My Central Plaza probably on top of one, because they's on top of them, there's be them malls on top of mounds and shit. Hear this shit one more time.
Put it in the chat. Cahokia. Now I'm finna get real deep. It's finna hit the fan. I'm telling you right now. Pay close attention to what I'm about to show y'all. This is gonna explain a whole bunch of bullshit around the world real quick. Now, when they built this bridge, they ran cement coils down in the Mississippi River, about 100 feet. They hit something. Roll the corn. When they was building this bridge, they dropping down the concrete coils, trying to sink it in the river to put the bridge up.
Why did?
They kept hitting some shit.
Here, I want to meet this dude.
They're like, what the hell is down there in the Mississippi River?
So I tried this website called Hint. It shows you what your soulmate looks like, and
down there in the Mississippi River, they put some bombs down there, people.
What?
They dropped dynamite down there. And
man, I'm saying he might find the motherfucking 8 miles. I wonder how far they bomb. If this man look this shit up and I go behind him and find out they bombed that motherfucker for 8 miles, man, I ain't gonna put that on myself. I was just finna say I'm going to be with the ancestors, man. I don't know what I don't know what work. I don't know what work. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, bro. Man, these ancestors gave me this shit down there 2 years ago in a cell, bro. This man bringing this shit like that. The other day when I went straight to Peru and I went over there with that Jason, led me to Peru and led me right over there to them skulls and bones, showing the cop them skulls and bones, man. I said, man, this shit here. Ain't no such thing as weirdo shit, man. This shit energetic. This shit energetic. This shit is energetic, my nigga. Whew. I just showed y'all on my paper 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. They bombed this whole 8 miles.
Blew up a hole in something, and the water just rushed through the goddamn. Let's keep going. This shit is crazy. Okay. This one them building the bridge. You see these 2 coils right here? 2 coils going down in the water, trying to level off.
Level off?
Some type of ground right there.
Trying to level off? That's how we spell water over here, bro. L-E-V-E-L. That's how we spell water, because water is the leveler. Trying to level off on top of the water. Because it ain't no globe, my nigga. Boy, that's all I want you to understand. It ain't no globe, bro. And build your and let your platform rise up and level off. Cause you got a hell of a platform, bro. Ain't no west going down into no ground. West or no south ain't going down into no ground. Level us back off, bro. Level up, bro. Bring the Western platform back up so we can look across and look these holes in their eyes and stop looking at their ass on top of our head like they some gods or something. We do not go down into no ground traveling south or west, bro. Yeah, they trying to level something off. And you leveling this motherfucker off. Man, you leveling this motherfucker off. Flat motherfucking power, nigga. Flat water. I don't even say flat water. My name FED called it flat earth discussion. Because I chose to discuss this shit instead of debate with these niggas. I'd rather discuss it with these niggas. That's how I took on the goddamn name FED, bro.
See that? Let's keep going. Get out here, look right here.
I want you
This
to
how-
live off again. Live off.
Some type of ground right there. See that? Let's keep going.
I want you to say live.
Right down there. And blew up a hole in something. And the water just rushed through the goddamn. Let's keep going. This shit is crazy. Okay. This one them building the bridge. You see these two coils right here? Two coils going down in the water. Trying to level off. Some type of ground right there. See that? Let's keep going. Get out here, look right here. This how they look. Dropping them down in Mississippi. Then y'all hit something.
That bitch look like how they goddamn constructed goddamn Crown Plaza now with the two outside in the cylinder building in the middle of that hole. I told y'all the significance of all this shit these dumb ass motherfuckers do. That shit look just like how I started showing y'all how they had started constructing them Crown Plazas across seas. With two buildings with a round cylinder Western building in the middle, because the other lady had died in the Western hotel in the center of the hotel before Kanika. But I ain't gonna bring that shit to it. Let's go.
Made out of straight stone. Megalithic stones right down here in the Mississippi River, right by Cahokia. And when I say megalithic stones, the same style stones that built the pyramids at the bottom of the river. Huge stones. You had to blow them up with dynamite.
Whoa.
You couldn't even put your post in the water.
Nope.
Let's keep going.
This is America. Yeah.
Oh shit.
It's America.
Elite receipt gang. Y'all gonna see something you never saw before. Roll the corn. Watch this. Prehistoric remains dating back to the founding of Assyrian Empire. Assyrian Empire? It's Mesopotamia. Let's keep going. It is generally known in this country, scientific circles in Europe, that gigantic undertaking of bridging the Mississippi River at this point has already begun. And that for more than a year, when the stage of the river would permit, the sounds of machinery overnight, work of excavation have been going on until the solid rock has been reached for the foundation of the upon the western shore of the Mississippi River, right back Cahokia. Let's keep going. One of the piers is already low water mark. The triumph of a mechanical skill. The blocks of stone in which is built are huge as those as the pyramid of Egypt at the bottom of the Mississippi. Let's keep going. This is wild now. Pay attention.
They sunk us, my nigga.
They found stone, gigantic blocks of stone at the bottom of the Mississippi River. Let's go see what that is. Let's go check out what that is. Roll the corn. We know the truth now.
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. My husband found this new 87 cents generic Viagra at...
We know the truth now. Let's go up here. River would permit until the solid rock has been removed. Foundation of the... Okay. The blocks of stone in which is built are huge as those as the pyramids. And yet by the application of original principles of mechanical and engineering skill, these gigantic blocks are moved as easily as the common foundation stones of our dwelling. The outer pier is not yet begun. The excavations not being quite completed, at this point the wonders begin.
I just seen a goddamn ad today or some shit about the Japanese, the Chinese is trying to goddamn, they done produce and manufacture a huge chipper. The chip rock, the chip stones. They been chipping away at our shit. That's why I looked at that ad and I said, what the fuck this telling me this shit for? About a Chinese machine that they engineering now. There's a huge chipper that chip stones. They've been chipping away at our shit for the long, man. Come on, man.
The end of which is not yet, which affect the discovery of the tunnel under the river may have upon the location of the bridge that board the engineers will determine. The tunnel under the river, do you see that? The tunnel under the river. What the hell down there? Roll the corn. Let's keep going. Now, bottom of the excavations, pier, large blocks, right? Immediately after the port, a strange phenomenon presented itself. Instead of having to wait for usual time for the smoke to clear away after they bombed it, right? They bombed it. The smoke cleared. It soon cleared and it was found that a steady amount of air with a strange damp odor was issuing from the cavernous excavation, showing that an opening had been made into some unknown subterranean passage. Upon descending to the bottom, the unusual mud and water had disappeared through a dark, deep opening. What the hell? Let's stop right there, bro.
I'm gonna try to keep my goddamn.
Let's stop right there. Roll the corn.
I'm trying to let that shit stay on.
These people that found the whole city under the Mississippi River coming from Cahokia Mounds, right under the river to the other side of the Mississippi River. Let's go see what's down there. Roll the corn. Let's go check out what's down there. We gotta read this because this shit blurry, but we're gonna get through it. The damp odor showing that an opening, I gotta read this slow motion, showing that an opening had been made into some unknown subterranean passage. Upon ascending to the bottom, the usual mud and water had disappeared through the dark, deep opening in the rock, about 10 feet in diameter, made by the last discharge of the powder bomb. Ropes and ladders and torches were immediately grabbed and careful explorations begun. We cannot now enter into detailed description, but having invited to accompany the Board of Engineers with the delegation from the Academy of Science and Historical Society, we must receive a full exposition of this wonderful discovery until we shall have made more careful survey. Suffice it for the present to say, it is ascertain that it passes entirely under the river to the Illinois side. What the hell?
My husband used to ejaculate prematurely until this. You know you don't have to come all the way to the pharmacy to get your scripts, right? There's a more...
Hell? It passes all the way under the Mississippi to the Illinois side. From the Cahokia side. The Missouri side. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. This shit is wild. I don't want to miss nothing. I want y'all to read. We got to read this whole thing. This is deep.
That big ass wall. What I got right there?
Engineers Academy. Okay, where we stop?
Goddamn big ass wall, boy. I said, man, I'm on the mound, bro. All this shit down. This man, I'm gonna come down one day. I'm gonna get back on my side of town.
Academy of Science. Under the river to the Illinois side. And whether it is holding.
And I told you, goddamn Louisiana and goddamn Illinois, that's why they fuck around in Chicago so much. They found them Egyptian motherfucking shits in Chicago too. All that shit we goddamn was melanated in my soul. They let me know there was some more to this shit than Egypt. Nigga, this Upper Egypt. This Upper Egypt, that shit over there is Lower Egypt. They learned that shit most, man. Let's go.
The work of some ancient race who once inhabited this land, whose interesting remains are strewn so thickly up and down the great valley of the Mississippi River, or whether it is natural and partly artificial remains to be seen. In any case, it is nonetheless stupendous. The main passage we should judge to be about 20 feet high and 15 feet broad and systematically arched overhead, part of the way by cutting through solid rock and part of the substantial masonry. The bottom seemed to be much worn by carriage wheels of some sort. Now, stop right there. Systematically arched overhead under the river in St. Louis. In St. Louis, that's why y'all got that big ass arch out there. Y'all calling it the Arch of Baal. Baal is Hebrew. That's why y'all got that big ass arch on St. Louis like that, right? Y'all found the big ass arch under the Mississippi River. There's Baal in Hebrew, Master or Lord. Roll the corn. There's Baal in Hebrew. They found the arch overhead. See that? Cutting through the solid rock. Masonry, people. Ancient masonry. Bricks, stones, blocks. Buried under the Mississippi River right now.
No, we savage.
Let's keep going.
We savages. We don't know shit.
Now where we stop at? Where we stop? Masonry. Bottom, sort. These are about 8 feet high and 6 feet wide. In the main passage, we saw no tools or implements of workmanship, but on entering one of the lateral passages, we soon emerged into a large chamber supported by leaning pillars of solid rock. When the chamber was excavated around the walls of the chamber, 2 pillars, just like Solomon, 2 pillars, leaning pillars of solid rock. Let's keep going. Where we at? Leaning pillars of solid rock. When the chamber was excavated, around the walls of the chamber, there were seen to be niches closed. Were closely fitting slabs, each slab covered with inscriptions of runic uniform characters, which to our eyes bore a marvelous resemblance to those upon the slab in the Marcentile Library, which was bought from the mines of Nineveh. Stop right there. Stop right there. Runic uniform characters. What is that? me get my laptop. Put it in the chat.
Right.
What is that?
Look it up, dog. Look it up.
What is that?
Uniform carrots. Look it up. That's rice. Carrots is rice.
1 spoonful of honey with cinnamon before bed equals 0 memory collapse. The secret, the billion-dollar industry.
Roll call. Rudy uniform tab. Carrot.
Bro.
What is that? What's that, y'all? What the hell is that? So I got to show everything, because people don't believe shit. People don't believe nothing. Uniform.
Put it on there.
People don't believe nothing I tell them.
Right.
They think we just making shit
I'm
up.
on the slide. Everybody my side. From a calendar. He's gonna tell me the mound ain't there. I thought it went to it, bitch. What the fuck you want?
Hold on. Roll the corn.
You round y'all shit off with that, man. You won't get you in trouble.
Now, roll the corn. Hold on, let me find something. Okay. Hebrew, a Semitic language. Ancient Germanic alphabet.
Okay.
Connected to cuneiform in a small way. Okay. It's Hebrew. But it's a form of cuneiform in an ancient Germanic alphabet. I already showed y'all, we the ancient people that that built up Crete and Greece. So the ancient alphabet over there is shit come from us anyway. The Phoenicians, the Cretans, all them people had linear A and B Hebrew languages, right? But let's keep going. Nineveh, which was brought from the man, they said that language looked like Nineveh. Nineveh is a city in ancient Samaria, people. I told y'all the Nineveh corn tablets were found in Nineveh. Now, why is the language of these Rooney uniform characters looking like it was bought from Nineveh? I told y'all, our ancient culture is the goddamn Sumerians. They left here and went there. It's the same language over here found under the Mississippi River. Let's keep going. Between the niches were projecting pilasters with draped Abyssinian or Egyptian heads, which presented a most impressive and awe-inspiring effect as they were illuminated by the torchlight. Assyrian and Egyptian heads under the Mississippi River on the wall. Hold on. This shit is too deep. Hold on. Let me show y'all something, but we keep going. Assyrian and Egyptian heads, on the wall, under the Mississippi River. Okay. Hold on, let me blow one of these up. Let me show y'all what the hell we looking at. I told y'all them people were from here. I'm the only people in the world ever said this shit. I'm the only person in the world ever said this. Let me show y'all something. Assyrian head, Abyssinian or Egyptian heads.
I thought them whole, yes,
right?
But I used to speak like accent.
Watch this.
Accent.
They talking about these folks aliens. I'm gonna show y'all where the aliens come from. I'm gonna show y'all where the aliens come from. I can't even get this shit together. Hold on. Hold on. Stick with me now. Roll the cord. I'm gonna show y'all where the aliens come from.